Welcome to the Beauty Scientists with Dr. Kristy Hamilton and Dr. Roy Kim. Real beauty without the hype.
So talk to me about the scars with breast lifts or reductions. That is always a big fear.
I totally understand it. I think that we're a lot better talking to patients about it. I think we're better with aftercare and scar technology. So essentially, most patients are going to end up with something that looks like a lollipop incision. A decent amount of patients will end up with something that looks like an upside down T incision or an anchor incision, looks like a ship's anchor. So visually, you have a circle around the areola. You have something that goes up and down. That's the lollipop stick, if you will. And then finally, there's something that goes underneath or horizontal. If you have the need for a lot of breast lift, that fortunately, the horizontal incision usually goes into the breast fold. So there are a decent number of incisions. The vertical one, I think, is the most problematic, and there are definitely ways to make it look as nice as possible.
Yes, and I completely agree with you. I think when I explain to patients that horizontal one is in the fold, so that's already a natural shadow, and the one around the areola is at a natural color change, those ones are quite discreet and quite anatomically placed and quite acceptable. So the one that everyone worries about is always that vertical incision, and that's where you and I being board certified plastic surgeons comes into play, because we spend so much time meticulously suturing the skin edges together, fine technique, layered closure, and then ultimately excellent postoperative scar care afterwards. And that makes all the difference. And so there are no guarantees with scarring and surgery, but when you do everything that you can on the technical end, then I think that the scars are acceptable to patients because they're able to have this beautiful shape afterwards.
Thank you for joining us on The Beauty Scientists. Be sure to visit thebeautyscientists.com and learn more about modern beauty and connect with Dr. Hamilton and Dr. Kim.